Hi guys, I am Elizabeth Meyer Karansky. I am a funeral director. I am the farewelling funeral guru, and I am also an end-of-life doula. So we get lots of questions at farewelling, and we decided that we would focus this session on doulas. Question number one, which you all may be wondering at this very moment, what is an end-of-life doula? This is simply a person who's been trained like a birth doula to provide guidance in a transition stage of one's life. So in this case, it's a person who's been trained to help not only the dying person, but also family members through this process. So they're there to answer any and all questions. They've been trained, they know what symptoms look like, they can help tell the family why certain things are happening, why certain things aren't happening. By taking away the fear and giving answers, people are able to actually find meaning and find peace in this transitional stage. And they do this by making a room more beautiful, making the patient more comfortable, giving respite care to families, which is kind of time for them to recollect themselves. They'll sit with the patient so that families can get much needed rest. Next question, who hires a death doula? So there's actually not one person or one type of person that hires a death doula. It varies. Some people will hire a death doula if their loved one is in hospice care. They'll want another companion, someone who isn't medically trained, to be there for the more emotional and spiritual part of the process. Others will hire someone when their loved one is at the end of their life. They may just be aging. Also, some patients actually hire a doula for themselves, that they realize that they need a little bit of either extra guidance or companionship. Maybe they're a little afraid of the process and they want to learn more about it and learn how to make it more peaceful and more sacred. Question number three, when does a family call an end-of-life doula? Generally, when someone gets a diagnosis of a terminal illness, they'll hire a doula. Obviously, the sooner the better, as part of what a doula does is assist the dying person in fulfilling their final wishes. And so it's best if the person is still lucid and able to say what they would want for that scene. Last question, what do and don't doulas do? First of all, this varies by doulas because some have more training and other certifications than others. For example, some may be trained in Reiki, yoga, or even some may be hospice workers or nurses. So what they will do is they will create what they call legacy projects, which are creative projects with the idea of leaving something behind for the loved ones. So this could be a scroll, a memory box, a painting. Honestly, it varies by the doulas. They're super creative and always come up with something really special. They provide respite care for the families, which we talked about was some restful time so that they don't get caregiver burnout. They answer all questions for both the dying person and the friends and family. Afterwards, they'll hold vigils, which provide closure. And then again, they just make the entire process a little bit more beautiful by making the room more peaceful and providing small tips that can help make the dying person and the family more comfortable through this transitional phase. What they don't do is they're not doctors. They don't provide medical care. They're also not housekeepers. They're not there just to tidy up, but they're there honestly to help make this transition easier for both the dying person and the families. Hope these questions helped. Please feel free to write in with more, whether about doulas or about any end-of-life questions you have. You can either leave your comments below or make a video on Instagram and tag us at My Farewelling. Thanks, guys.